You've heard of Wim Hof.
Wim Hof.
Easy. Experts are baffled.
How is he able to survive?
The Iceman.
But have you heard of Anders Hofman?
My name is Anders Hofman, and in 2020 I completed the first ever long-distance triathlon in Antarctica, the Iceman.
Anders Hofman is the first person to ever complete, or to my knowledge, attempt an Ironman on Antarctica.
In 2019, I'm gonna swim 3.8 kilometers in ice water, bike 180 kilometers and run a marathon on Antarctica.
Ironmans had been completed on every other continent except Antarctica, and for kind of obvious reasons. So why in the hell would he do that? To prove one thing, that limitations are perceptions.
I don't think I knew where I was going until this moment in the gym where a chairman of a company that I've been working in told me that I couldn't swim 4 kilometers in ice water. For me, when I look back, that was the trigger point of realizing that people will tell you what you can or cannot do without having the foundation of knowing what is possible. The people who didn't think I could become a football player, they hadn't been football players themselves. They hadn't gone through that journey. The people who told me that it was too risky to start my own business in my early 20s, they hadn't started businesses themselves. And I think that was just a realization saying, you know what? People have no idea what they're talking about. They have their perspective on what is realistic, what is possible. And without thinking about it, they place that upon you. And then you have to sort of accept it as the truth or reality, which is not the case. It's just their perspective on life and what is possible.
I think Anders' story is so interesting to me, partially because they're supported by Yes Theory, who I really respect, but also because I can really relate to Anders on several things. One of them being the way that other people have reacted to his goals, especially in his work life. I also had the CEO of the company that I worked at when I had my first marketing job ever. I was like 21. No, I was 21. I had my first marketing job and I was just absolutely not doing well in an office. So with my mom's encouragement, which was wonderful, I decided to quit and become a freelancer and be nomadic for a little while and travel and work at the same time. And on my last day, he stopped by my desk, the CEO of the company, who I didn't really have that much to do with, stopped by my desk. I was officially an intern. No, I think I'd been promoted. I was a part-time marketing coordinator, and the CEO of a huge company stopped by my desk to tell me that I wouldn't be able to make it freelancing. That wasn't my perception of the world, and so I went and I created a freelance career and I traveled the world, and it was really fun. So in the process of training for the Iceman, Anders has also completed not only the first Ironman in Antarctica, but also the Northernmost triathlon ever.
Stretch right here, keep pushing, let's go! Got 20 more meters! Almost there! Let's go, baby! We're good! You're done! Let's go!
Anders not only conquered the Iceman in Antarctica, but he also teamed up with Yes Theory to create a feature film about his experience, which is even wilder to me because it is funded by Yes Theory subscribers and other people who just wanted to support the story. They turned down the ability to work with a streaming service to make this film the way they wanted it in order to get across this so important message of limitations being perceptions, and that is an amazing accomplishment.
Probably the most inexperienced team ever to go to Antarctica. 2 of them had never been skiing before. That was the only means of transportation that we had, right? None of us had ever been to Antarctica before. None of us had set up an Iceman, right? None of us had done an Iceman as well. None of them had filmed for a documentary before, right? We had no experience going there, but we still made it happen. The average age of the whole team is 27. None of them has arranged a tour before. We were told we couldn't set up a world tour, like 7 countries, 8 destinations in a month, and we only had a month and a half to prepare. But here we are, it's going pretty fucking well.
If you are interested in supporting the film, I will link where to go, but I've seen it 4 times now. It is amazing. It is such a good film, and they're currently going for an Academy Award. So as much sharing about the film you can do, as much going and supporting on social media as you can do, the better. Because wouldn't it be cool if an independent film backed by YouTubers earned an Academy Award? And wouldn't it be cool if more people in the world could hear the story of a guy who wanted to do something crazy and did it regardless of skill level? I think we can all take something from that, and I certainly will be. My goal in this year is that whenever I come up with some sort of perceived limitation in my head, my goal is to stop it right away. No, my goal is to notice that I'm doing that and to remind myself that limitations are only perceptions and I can actually do anything that I want to. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you go and check out Anders, and I hope you go and check out Project Iceman because it's very, very cool. I love the movie and you will for sure get something out of it. I've seen it 4 times and I still leave the theater or my couch, my computer, wherever I happen to be watching it, inspired. So definitely go check out the movie, support it in any way you can, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
People tell me it's impossible, but I want to show you that limitations are really only perceptions as to what we can achieve.